Formula One is on its way to the Hungaroring for the 24th time, and thousands of fans are again eagerly awaiting the race. A good grid position is decisive at the start here, as the circuit offers few opportunities to overtake. The drivers at the front of the grid are best set for victory, and for the first corner. With 19 other cars in the pack, it gets really tight here, as every driver naturally tries to hold his position or even sneak further forward. The momentum continues into the next left-hander, and then out of that and again hard to the right. The entire track is like being on a roller coaster. Things get even more thrilling at turn 4, although the way in is hard to see. The speed never drops below 200 kilometers an hour. It's out of one corner and into the next. That's why the teams here run with a lot of wing, or in other words, plenty of downforce. While this gives better grip in the corners, it's extremely hard on tires. Outside conditions don't exactly make it any easier for the drivers either. A permanent wind carries fine dust across the circuit, and as a result, the level of grip can vary from lap to lap. Even physically, the Hungarian Grand Prix is far from easy. Then, just before the end, it gets really tough again. First, it's 180 degrees to the left, then 180 degrees back to the right, and away onto the home straight. That was lap 1. There are still 69 to complete, another 302 kilometers.
Hi, I'm Nico Rosberg, race driver for AT&T Williams. Today, myself and Christian Danner are going to introduce you to the Hungaroring. So, the Hungary circuit is one of the more physically challenging tracks throughout the year, especially because the race is in summer, so very often we can get extreme temperatures. And at the same time, it's a track where you have a lot of corners and you have seldom any longer straights where you have time to breathe and to relax. And so that makes it very, very tough physically for us drivers.
Practically one ongoing corner, no time to relax. And I mean, one of my favorite corners is turn 4 actually, which is a little blind and it's off camber. You got any particular experience on that one?
Well, that's a good example of the whole track really. It's a track where you have quite a few blind corners, off camber. The track is, undulating, and you have to hit the curbs, and that corner is the best example because it's a corner where you come from a little trough up, and you don't actually see where the corner is.
Yeah.
So you do it with memory. You know exactly when the point is that you have to turn in, but then the problem comes when you go into qualifying and you arrive with X kilometers per hour quicker.
And with a lighter car.
And with a lighter car, it all changes again. So you really have to adapt yourself, and so that's really one of the parts that's fascinating about this racing track.
Yeah, and I always found that, in that last hairpin, you can make a little mistake by misjudging the braking and come offline, and it's very slippery there.
Yeah, that's another problem on this track, that offline it's very, very sandy, and I'm not sure what it is, but little stones and everything. Maybe the asphalt breaks up a little bit all the time. And so you can really not afford to go offline at all, because as soon as you do, you lose all the grip and it takes you a long, long time to get back onto the track.
So you can recollect the car, but you lose a lot of time.
No, definitely, yeah. You're not going to go off or anything, but it's just like on ice all of a sudden, and it takes you forever to get back to the line.
Grand Prix Insights was presented by Allianz.